Greetings, lovely people, and welcome to another episode with your knee grumps, Paulie Boy. Now today, the video is about motivation. What motivates you to continue on your journey? What motivates me to continue on my journey? Now today I'm going to talk to you about what motivates me. And hopefully these things will in turn motivate you. Now, a disclaimer. This part of the video, you have come to the part where you are now in a room with a man holding in each hand a pill. One hand has a blue pill, the other hand has a red pill. The blue pill is ignorance. The red pill is knowledge. Now, with the knowledge that I will provide you with in this video will come a sense of responsibility, because knowledge is power, and as Spider-Man's grandfather said, with great power comes great responsibility. So in this red pill, responsibility is inside. And I know a lot of us do not like responsibility. That is why people say ignorance is bliss. Here is the blue pill. If you want bliss, I recommend you close this video and leave the room and continue masturbating and watching pornography. If you want the blue pill, if you want ignorance, if you want it the easy way, but if you want knowledge, continue watching. Because once you hear what I'm about to say, you will not be able to unhear it. Alright, that's my disclaimer for you. Alright, so let's begin. Motivation. Motivation is reason. To be motivated, you need a reason. So what is the reason for NoFap? What are good reasons for NoFap? When you have a good enough reason, you will be motivated to shoot through it. Okay, let's start with the most obvious reason. Number one, health. Health. Your health. All right. Number two, your life, your time, your money. The time that you spend jerking off can be used to develop social skills. You can use it to increase your strength. You can use it to increase your financial state, to increase your financial skills. You can use that time to build friendships with people. You can use it to grow in life. to improve yourself and those around you. So that's your time, your money, your life. And number 3, your freedom. When you are a slave to pornography, a slave to addiction, you are trapped. You are trapped and held by its clutches. You are in its claws. It has power over you. You are not free. You are not free. You are not free if you are addicted to pornography. I was once addicted to pornography. The last time I watched pornography was 3 years ago. But the last time I masturbated and had an orgasm was about a month ago. So even though I've left pornography, I still need to cut off fapping. But they can both imprison you. So your freedom. All right. Now, number 4. A lot of you guys might not know this. I, for one, did not until I found out about it sometime a few years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. There is a link between pornography and human trafficking. Now, I'm not saying that every person in every video has been kidnapped. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that not every video is consensual. Not every person that's smiling is happy. Not every person that's smiling is agreeing. I'm not sure if you guys have, in your experience of watching pornography, have been scrolling and noticed a video where a girl is crying. Some video, maybe a video here or a video there, and there are a woman crying. A woman that looked depressed. A woman that looked sad. Women that look like they are in pain. Yes, not every video is consensual. Now, how do I know this? How can I say this? Well, from my research, I found out some horrifying, terrifying, excruciatingly painful and just scary to think about reports. There was one where, I'll give you an example, and I'll post this example in the description. I'll post the link in the description. A man who lives inside of a cabin somewhere in America. I'm from South Africa, by the way. South Africa. Now, a man who lives in America, staying in a cabin, had a woman tied up. And now, he practiced, I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly, sadomaso, SM, bondage, things like that, beating, whipping, electrocuting, burning, terrifying things, torture, and adding rape to that, to a human being. And this man and some other men were taken to court, and they were given a short sentence, guys. A short sentence. You know what? Okay, let me not get sidetracked. Now, the main point of this is that woman's picture appeared on a popular porn magazine, on the cover of a porn magazine. Somewhere in some shop, her picture is there. Now, I do not know if the picture has blood on it, or scars, or if it's just a decent picture, but her picture is there. So that is one case. I can post another link in the description about something I actually used to watch a lot of, Japanese porn. I used to watch a lot of that. And a lot of women that are found there, in certain cases, were pushed or coerced into performing those acts, into doing those things, into filming those things. Either financial threats, physical threats, as in violence, or career threats, social threats. And I'll post that link in the description below for you. So, okay, the Japanese one doesn't so much count for human trafficking, but there are instances. For example, okay, you know what? How many of those people, like, let's think to ourselves in real life, how many people are willing and fine? People like you and me are happy. How many of them are happy with being tied up in a dark room? How many of those people are consenting to being whooped and lashed and burnt and screaming while people are banging them? Is that really consensual? Okay, some people may argue. And that's fine. That's fine if you disagree. But some people may argue that no, they have some word, they have some phrase like crocodile or cheeseburger or something that they can say, and then the thing will stop. Some safety word, safety phrase. Look, I'm sorry, I'm just so a little bit disorientated thinking about this. Alright, you can do more research on human trafficking in its relation to pornography. I will add links in the description for you to read, and that should be able to motivate you to also leave it, not only for yourself, but also for the lives of others. Alright, the next one Number 5 is the lives of the people in front of the camera. Now this one is different to human trafficking. So this part, point 5, is for those who consent to it, those who agree to prostitute themselves for money or to have sex for money. One might say, yeah, the porn star's life is a happy one. Yeah, they're all happy. It's great. Who wouldn't want to do that thing on camera? I mean, if that's your job, that's your daily job, wow. Not bad, right? A lot of porn stars have died. If you look at the way that they've died, AIDS, suicide, drug overdose. AIDS, suicide, drug overdose. I will put another link in the description for you where porn stars give their testimonies, or not really testimonies, their stories, their side of the story, where they talk about how they were mistreated. There are porn stars that are mistreated, that are led to believe, no, it's just this act and this act. And then when they get there, there's a bunch of people in the room and they're taken by surprise. And it's something much more harder, and they are forced to do it either through pressure from the crew or through real force, or they are drugged. Some porn stars are drugged, and I'm sure you would agree with this, that some videos that we've watched, you will find some woman looking high, looking drugged, looking like she doesn't know what's going on. One thing that can also help you to be motivated to leave and stop watching pornography is to remember that the person you're watching is someone's daughter. Someone's daughter. Of course, sexual intercourse is natural and it is good and in fact a beautiful thing. Sex is a beautiful thing. But when it is distorted, when someone is being used in a filthy manner by different people, that is dishonorable. For example, if I truly respect you as my best friend, if I truly respect you, I will not molest your daughter. If I truly love you as my best friend, I would not have intercourse with your daughter and then leave her and not marry her or get serious with her. I would not just mess around with her. If I have true respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? Even if your daughter is, let's say, within reasonable age, let's say you're an older man, if I truly respect you, I will not hit that. You understand? I'm sure you understand. All right. So, like I said, link in the description. Now, we were at number 5. Yeah. Number 6. Reason for NoFap. all the other wonderful confidence and testosterone benefits. There are videos elaborating on this all over the internet. Different people with different testimonies. I have my own testimony as well. And some of you watching may also have your own testimony. But if you don't have your own testimony, do not fear. For if you are consistent and if you press on, the fact that you're watching this video shows that you have made a decision to do something different. You are on the right path. It's about that one step at a time. Now, you can have your own testimony as well. If you are consistent, you can also reap these benefits. Confidence, more testosterone, which means more gains. Okay, I realize my arms are not the biggest. My arms are not the largest, but I have had more gains. Okay, and number 7. All right, number 7. I want to be a role model to my brother, my younger brother. I want to be a role model to my future kids. I want to be a role model to the children in my community. What kind of role model would I be? What kind of role model would you be? What kind of role model would we be if we spent half of our lives jacking off to pornography? That is not the road I intend to go down. I am aiming for something greater. You are aiming for something greater. Congratulations. You have taken the red pill. Now, bear these points in mind. Bear them in mind the next time an urge strikes, the next time you feel the need, the next time you feel the want. And remember to replace your porn habits, your addiction, to replace it with something uplifting. For example, replace your porn addiction with learning. Not your addiction, but your actions. Replace it with learning. Replace it with getting stronger. For example, when I started reading books, self-help books, I found it easier not to fap. I found it easier to not jerk off. I found it easier to leave my dragon in its cave. And I believe you will find it easier when you replace those habits with an upbuilding habit. Yeah. See you guys again.